Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. Alright, so I think we're probably going to get a new planter today because we have several fields to plant actually. 3 in total? Yeah, 3 in total. Because we have the grass field, the far field over there that had corn in it, and then the one field that was down here. I think I'm going to just get a new one. A wider one, a faster one even. There's no real negatives to it, so. I'll see, I don't have a use for the solid fertilizer and seeds in here then. I'll have to dump that probably down here. The solid fertilizer, I think I can still use somewhere. But, in one of the productions probably. But it's just not going to be something I'll use super soon, probably. This is a good storage place for it. It's just a lot easier just to pick them up one by one and put them in. The seeds I'll just leave out in the grass field. But yeah, the new one has liquid fertilizer as the fertilizing option. More than likely, we might be able to skip a month in here. We'll see. We could cut some grass if we want. I don't think it's a desperate need either thing to do. And I'll just leave the seeds out. We have a lot of hay on hand. 212,000 liters on hand. So it's probably not something we need. But we could. I know at some point, you know, we're gonna have a lot of harvests and big harvests coming up, so it might be nice for that. I don't know. I don't think it's a desperate need type item to do though. We will be losing the one grass field soonish because I'll be combining it. So we'll likely just have one for a while until the bigger one is fully ready, which will take a little bit, like 3 months, 4 months for it to be fully grown. But that's gonna yield us so much every time that do we need to obviously do more right this second? Probably not. So. And I did find a shed. I think that'll work well for the combine. It just recently came out. So, pretty good timing, really. Yeah, it looks like it should fit into there. Repair and repaint, which is expensive. 73 grand for the sell price. It's like a $50,000 shed, but I did find it. So we'll buy that. Oh, it landed right on top of the telehandler there. So, there we go. Alright, and we'll start heading on back. Yeah, I'll show everyone the shed. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to place it. It's likely going to be in the grass field that's in that corner. Or in a grass field. It really doesn't narrow it down. And then I might put cows in there at some point because I have the hay capacity, clearly. But then I'm probably going to have leftover room, so. Well, it might not be bad to have a little bit extra room in there so I can fit productions or stuff. This one right here, this first grass field right over here. That's where I'm thinking it would go. But I have to put it in there at a angle, probably. I need it where I can still actually go and do all these other fields with having a 40-foot header on there. That's going to be the challenge. So I'm probably going to have to put a slight bit of an angle, so it might end up almost wasting space. I did activate the corn tortillas in the multi-grain production now too. We had like 40,000 liters of flour ready, so I was like, yeah, I can turn it on now. Yeah, I will show that shed real quick. I was see cow barns and stuff. There was one other one that I thought maybe could work. If I can find it. I thought this one could possibly work. It's a little bit longer than I was hoping, though. The other one, it's kind of expensive. 50 grand. I don't know if it would fit height-wise. That's kind of my concern. So I'd have to check it. Probably in a separate save, kind of make sure it actually works, but otherwise, size-wise, it looks like it should fit. It has a backing and everything I like, so I was considering maybe probably some sort of angle like this. That way I can still drive out, go here, and come out and go this way without hopefully destroying any crop. Be able to go up here. But I can't really do it at this angle. I'm going to 100% destroy crop, so it's going to have to be at like a bit of an awkward angle in here, so we're probably gonna have some wasted space. And then obviously a cow barn or something. I'm thinking something smallish, like 60. Maybe not with a expandable pen. Then just have the extra space, because we might do like stuff with the raisins and stuff. That might be nicer over here. We don't have a ton of room over in this area. It might be nice to have that extra space. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Alright, so of course we'll do corn in this one. Shouldn't take too long to do. I was kind of hoping I had this when I did the canola. It's a wider planter. It's also significantly faster. It'd be even better if I could get it lined up good in here. Alright, now it's a little bit better. Alright, so we'll turn on steering assist. Get it down and on. Off we go. Well, we do have some rain coming later today, but I think I'll probably go ahead and start the time lapse. We'll get the two bigger fields maybe. If we have time, I might just do the sorghum field in this time lapse as well. It might not be that long, so. Anyways, I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
I can go anywhere, walk the desert in the sun, lost and I don't care. I'm feeling lighter, lighter, at the finish line. You can't cheat me now. Flying like a satellite, I'm so far away, can't get me back. You wanted to get in my mind, cloak and dagger, snakes and ladders. Thinking of the reason why it's always the weak ones who attack.
Alright, so we're just about done with the third and final field for planting. Last trip. So yeah, we should be able to move on to next month. I'm gonna check, make sure everything is a-okay to obviously go a full month. One of the gardens might need some water. I'm not sure though. I remember right, it was getting lowish. Water, 42,000. 11,000. That should be good for at least 1 month. And next month we would have 2 fields that would need to be sprayed for weeds, and then 1 field for harvest. It's not, a needed thing if we don't get like the harvest done or something. Because the very month after that, the other soybean field is also ready. So it's not a big deal if, that gets sat another month. It's not the end of the world. I'm not that concerned about that, at least. I think next month we can probably place down the shed for the combine. And I did just think a good, yes, there's empty space, but what I could try to use for that empty space for is I could put the corn header there, or I could put the grain header there, whatever. It might be a pretty good idea. That way it's still right next to the combine. I really don't have wasted space, which is like my biggest thing. A house is probably soon after that. I really need to check on how many trees I gotta cut. I'd assume I'm basically cutting back to here. That's not on our land, so it'd be like right in here is our land. How the heck did I place that there? I guess this is just a little bit out, but it would be kind of up here. Then we have a bit of an opening, but we'll also have a road running through there. That's not the end of the world for that. And houses, I forget. I know I've looked numerous times. I don't think I'm gonna get one of the tiny houses. I mean, in the future, it might be nice for future survival challenges because it is small and cheap. But we're doing pretty well financially. I could move in a trailer. Obviously, these houses were kind of what I liked. If I put it right in here, I'd have to cut 2 trees. Then I'll still have a pretty wide opening. Could also get like a big mansion. I mean, oh, that is a big house. That's a base house too. Yeah, that wouldn't fit. Oh, that's the one from Hutan. Yeah, that's in Hutan. I would assume, yeah. Even the one from Riverbend would be in here then too, so. Then I'd still have a lot of kind of empty space. And we do have a lot of empty space, especially at the main farm. But there's also, productions in here, and you gotta make things work around each other. I almost forgot I'm going to the next month. The olives should be good 1 more month, I would assume, for water. And then I can just fill it off camera. It's nice and easy to do that. It's not the most, entertaining thing to do. Watch somebody go back and forth just filling up a water. Alright, it is raining, of course. That spawned in perfect timing. We have a baler. There's a semi in here. part of me's tempted. But I don't know if it's that large of a increase for trailers. That's different category, I'm guessing. Yeah, semi-trailers. 60,000 liters. That'd be the difference. Would be about 13,000 liters total. I don't think it's a necessary thing. The baler is not. It's kind of tempting. I might need it. If I decide to do. No, that's. Yeah. If I decide to do total mix for like cows or water buffalo, I can do silage in here easily. I can obviously do hay easily. Straw was the only thing. And straw's not that bad to do. Wouldn't take that long to. It's tempting, but obviously the baler it's a cheap item. I think that baler is regular at like 12, 15 grand. It's not that expensive. When is this gonna, let up on the rain? See if anything's ready to be sold. Not really. We're getting a lot of goat milk per month now, which is good to see. Is this still? Yeah. I'm just gonna wait until the rain is done, and then I think we'll probably just do the spraying, maybe. Oh yeah, we got, what, 2 fields in total. Obviously the grass field is fine. It was freshly plowed even then, so it's not that big of a deal in the end. Still not unfolded all the way. There we go. Off we go. Get all the weeds sprayed. Yeah, I think I'll just wait. The soybeans will be next month. I think we'll do the harvest together. Because that field over there should be ready next month. And then we got combining a field in there. That grass field and that far one will get combined. Probably get a shed placed, maybe. Maybe not next month, actually, because I do need to verify that the combine's going to fit under there. So maybe not yet. I'll have to do that in a separate save. I always record these back to back, so I don't really have much time in between. If I can do it immediately after that one. Then I'll know and we can get it placed. Then obviously we'll look potentially for cows or water buffalo, either or. Likely water buffalo, to be honest, because that is probably financially a better thing. Kind of surprised how much goat milk we were getting. What, that was 1,500 liters, and I moved it over last month, or the month prior to the starting month. Yeah, I didn't do it last month then. That'd be 2 months, basically. So I guess it does kind of make sense why there's so much then. It's 2 months worth. I say if we were getting 1,500 liters every month, then I might consider putting some sheep in there. But it's not quite to that extreme. Yeah. She'll only have 2 harvests next month. I don't think any other field is ready. That's what wheat. Canola's a longer growth time as well. Well, honestly, might have a little bit of a downtime in there. But not much for harvest, at least. So we might end up skipping a couple months after that. We'll see. Won't take that long to do planting anymore. How did I miss that? I missed that up there too. One of the bottom gravels. That's all I know. Did I miss it back here too? I did. Is it good otherwise? There, much better. Off we go. Well, I'll just do a short little time lapse. We'll get the spraying done, at least for this field. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
Past the finish line, you can't cheat me now. Can't get me back in my mind. Like a snakes and ladders. Ain't got a reason why. It's always the weak ones who attack. Nothing else can lie. Snakes and
Alright, so we're just spraying that little bit left. This field will be done. Oh. So this field should be, all the way ready for Montel harvest, basically. Yeah, the next month we'll do the harvest. We'll get the two fields connected. There'll be a little bit of lime needed in there. Just what's been plowed, at least. I'm not going to lime the whole field. I don't think so. I think I just recently limed the one, and the grass field was recently limed too. So we'll just kind of leave it until they need it, and then the whole thing will get it. That's the plan, at least. Now, a couple of trees I might want to consider cutting down, at least for nearish future. For house at least. Which might not be... I could do it next time, but I know for a fact it's going to be a lot of groundwork needed, but... Just because I'd be placing it on a hill. But, I could maybe do it. I just got cut probably 2-3 trees there. It should be able to fit in there then. Well, that is everything for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.